Scorpio, to your Astrodice reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Having kind of a big month this month. We do have the Chinese New Year with a fire horse coming in. We do have the full moon on the 1st in Leo. I'll have that short up for you guys since I won't be able to do the entire reading. So let's get in here. And then, of course, we have on the 25th, Mercury retrograde coming in. So let's look and see what's going on. Best message for the beautiful Scorpio. We have the moon coming out. Wow, with Cancerian energy, that's 2 in 1. The moon is Cancer, so then you have the 9th house of spirituality. So a lot of water for you. Being that you're a water sign, that's going to be good, though, for you. Probably going to feel very healing and soothing in February, which is great. Also on the 14th was Valentine's Day, too, so that also brings in a different kind of shift in mood. Your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. Also some, the moon brings in healing, hidden secret agendas. It brings in all kinds of things, right? But I feel like that moon is going to be, what's going to really partake in all of the energy, starting with that full moon in Leo. So let's see. You have Cancer. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern a family, a mother, or a child. Having that Cancerian energy coming into the ninth house, of broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. Okay. Okay, so let's get in here and going straight to the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. We have the moon, Cancer, in the 9th house. Beginning of the month, it is talking about partnerships and alliances in reverse. It's okay. Empress in reverse as well. Getting over some kind of conflict in the 9th house. When we're talking about this, it's talking, about your emotions that are guiding you towards this powerful, destined shift that's going on. There's going to be this emotional clarity coming from the moon over here, between the moon and Cancer. I do feel like you're going to be called to explore some deeper meaning, some spiritual truth when it comes to the 9th house. Taking on some emotional healing as well. I just feel like something's stirring up your heart within the Empress over here, your heart chakra. Something you just cannot ignore, but because it's causing this conflict in the very beginning of the month. But it's almost like you have the full moon in Leo, with that strength and that confidence. So it's kind of like calling you to heal it, to have this conversation of realization within your own perspective. Let's see. I'm going to start with your heart for sure. Something you're definitely not going to be able to ignore. Yeah. Moving on and justifying the situation. Justifying it with courage and strength, whatever is hurting, calling and healing. So it does look like whatever is going on within this partnership, this relationship, this alliance, this person, it does feel like whatever pains were going on, whatever injustices there was that was there, are now starting to heal. The conflict is starting to heal. The clarity is coming in, is coming through strong with the Queen of Wands. That's that Leo. There's that Leo energy. Like I said, the Leo energy from that Leo full moon, having that clarity, that understanding that, when the full moon comes out, it's like I can give you that clarity, that strength, that understanding towards that spiritual truth and, having that spiritual truth so that you can move on from this and not have to deal with this any longer, feeling like I don't have to ignore this anymore. I can actually do what it is that I really truly need to do. I love it. So let's see what's going on in the mid-month. The mid-month, I just feel like, you're going to have this new perspective. I just feel like, that fire horse is coming in to help strengthen the situation as that snake is finally going to go back into its hidey hole. Yep. So you do have the Tower coming in with the overall awakening to the situation. And there it is again, the Justice card again coming out with the balance and the harmony and the peace, the recognition. I just, you might be being called at the mid-month. Oh my God, the Tower again. Tower to the Tower. Yeah. Wow. The understanding of the Tower, the awakening of the Tower. I just feel like you're going to be, you might be called to, have this better understanding, opening up to this person, having this conversation with this person. Feeling like you're expanding beyond that comfort zone. Yeah, letting go so that you can move forward to what is really truly needed, whether or not you guys actually, you and this partner actually move on from the fight itself, from the conflict itself to get back together, or whether or not, you're going to, say goodbye, I'm out of here. It's going to be different for everyone, but whatever it is talking about expanding through your healing and your emotional truths and bringing in a shift of your perspective no matter what, guys. Okay. It's going to be different for everyone. Actually, if you're married and it's just been a roller coaster after a roller coaster, and now you're going to actually open up and share your guys' truths together to heal this together so that you can move on, within your marriage and, get past this piece. Or whether this is just some boyfriend-girlfriend thing and we're done, or, we do have the Justice cards. For some of you are like, this is too much. We're going to have to get divorced, right? So everybody's story is going to be different. Let's look at the end of the month. But it's definitely going to find peace within the situation no matter what. That harmony, that peace. With the Lovers card. End of the month. We've got that Mercury retrograde coming in. Walking within your power. The Hangman. To the Love Begins. Feeling emotionally aligned over here. Spiritually stronger. Aligned with your truth. Coming back to new beginnings. Standing within your truth, your power, your strength. That's a Strength card. Love that. Aware of what's going on within the situation. Yeah, the Moon in reverse. Moon and the Moon. Resting, healing, peace. So whatever felt heavy and is now actually having more of a meaningful feeling for you. Because now it just feels like you're starting to understand with the clarity of how you're going to do things, which is going to be good for you, though, Scorpio, because it says I'm going to get out of my mind, out of this situation. Okay, so your emotions are leading you towards this destiny, towards this awakening that's happening this month. And it's not just the awakening within your mind, it's also your heart awakening to what you know and desire to be the truth within this situation. Because you have all this emotion, all of these heavy emotions coming to the surface, but being ready to actually get out of your mind and into the actual ears, we would say, to somebody who may not have been listening before. But I do feel like if that's the case too, that they are ready to listen. They're ready to listen. They're ready to say, hey, you know what? I will listen to this situation. I am moving towards what it is. The perfect timing has come for me to stand my ground, to listen to what's going on. So it doesn't look like, if they had any walls or any barriers when it came to this situation, they're saying, okay, Scorpio, let's have this conversation now. even though, you know, it kind of feels kind of, and I will tell you right now, it is kind of dramatic because it's, you know, you're still going to feel that kind of undertone to where it's kind of like, but you really don't want to hear it. You don't really want to fix this, do you? Um, they are ready with the 7 of Pentacles to plant these seeds to get past this. Okay, one way or another. Okay. So, I mean, that's all you can, you know, they've at least brought down their boundaries enough and their walls enough to say, okay, let's have this conversation. Okay. So, I mean, that's probably as good as it's going to get if they've really been stubborn about this situation where they really have been resisting having this conversation with you, backing themselves into a wall, hiding out, things of that nature. Okay. So I do like that. Okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.